Well, we want to be clear tonight. We do not know if this string of violent crimes is a direct result of the pandemic, but the reality is a lot of people have reported major issues with things like money and mental health. Yeah, guys, well, Johnson & Johnson is actually not arguing that an abortion-derived cell line is being used in the production of its vaccine. But I gotta tell you, the details are downright disturbing. We are told that a woman was brutally beaten to death. Well, Trisha, the most recent case reported here at McCarran Airport was just 2 days ago. Police also say the two people behind this shooting, a duo, were shooting people at random. This all happening here at the 7-Eleven in Henderson. Yeah, Todd, it sure is. Good evening to you and Trisha. Now, that witness to all of this is actually the general manager here of the Range 702. And she tells me tonight that this entire experience was traumatic for everyone involved. She is hoping for healing and hoping for others to be aware.
I asked him to leave several times, tried to just calm him.
Chris Chansky has seen gunfire on the daily at the Range 702 as the general manager, but nothing would compare to what happened just steps outside the front doors.
He just violently stabbed the police officer's face, and I can still see it.
One Metro officer and two gun range employees opening fire last Wednesday after we're told 27-year-old Marvon Payton Jr. attacked another Metro officer with a screwdriver. Payton was killed. On Monday, Metro Police commended those employees' efforts to defend officers, saying that their help may have saved the officer's life.
Their training and tactics were kind of along the line of our officer. They saw the same threat.
Chansky says her employees had mere seconds to react to what was unfolding, but the quick thinking is something she says gun pros train for.
We have training and procedures in place that still kept all of the employees safe, kept all of the patrons safe.
It's all the more reason she believes folks should understand gun safety and self-defense.
And a lot of times we're giving that training and we're giving that instruction. And a lot of times the people that come into us are people that come into us after these kind of traumatic events or after, they've been attacked.
And if those employees here at the range could face any repercussions, well, that's something that will be determined by the Clark County District Attorney's Office. We did reach out to the DA's office. We are still working to hear back. However, yesterday, Metro said it was pretty clear why these employees got involved and what went down in the parking lot. Reporting live at the Range 702, I'm Austin Carter, 13 Action News. It's a love story decades in the making.
We may have drifted apart, but we drifted back.
Dennis and Diane Reynolds met when they were just 13 years old in junior high school in Southern California.
And there was this cute little blonde girl with a ponytail, a couple rows over, and I kind of liked her.
Dennis remembers it like it was yesterday. After all, they only had one class together, homeroom. A mere 15 minutes each day was enough for Dennis to catch some feelings.
And there was an oak tree in the backyard, and we'd go up there and hold hands, and I carved our initials in the oak tree and put a heart around it.
Dennis and Diane married right out of high school when they were 18. However, they got divorced 4 years later. Dennis wasn't sure then if their story had reached the end, but for Diane,
I was done. I didn't think of him. I never had anything really to do with him.
They both ended up marrying other people, and both of their spouses ended up passing away. From Las Vegas, Dennis kept tabs on Diane over the years. Her daughter lived just up the road from him. When he learned that Diane was in the hospital a few years ago, he made his move.
I told my daughter, I said, I feel kind of weird about this. I hadn't seen him in forever. And she said, Mom, he's not asking you to marry you. He's just sending you flowers.
And when she came to Las Vegas to stay with her daughter as she recovered, Dennis jumped at the chance to win her back.
He came over and he washed my clothes and cleaned my house and fed my dogs, and he slept on a couch, no strings attached, made me dinner every night, and he melted my cold heart. I had a cold heart towards him.
The sparks flew once again, and the couple remarried in November on what would have been their 59th wedding anniversary. With some help from Veterans United Home Loans, Dennis was able to build the couple's dream home here after their wedding. They just moved in 2 weeks ago. And despite divorce, other relationships, and distance, Dennis and Diane prove that true love really does conquer all.
We grew together. We took our time and we just enjoyed each other and learned to be friends first.
And if you're single this Valentine's Day, well, Dennis has some advice for you. He says to give love a chance. Don't force it, don't rush it. When that happens, love will find its way. Reporting in Desert Shores tonight, I'm Austin Carter, 13 Action News.